Hi everybody, Cynthia here. Happy Wednesday. I'm back to share with you my personal Cricut challenge, my second one for the month. Misha and I we challenge each other to use our Cricuts, and we just basically set up a challenge that we need to do twice a month to continue using our cartridges, and it's just kind of a way her and I can craft together without really being together. So this is the second and last one for the month. The next one is not due till next month, but the challenge was to create a mason jar shaped mini album. And I loved the idea. I've seen recipe ones before, and I actually did a recipe theme, but I have to share with you this one that I saw on Pinterest. It is amazing. It's a Halloween theme, but it is super cool looking. Just the separate pages. And I thought, oh, I want to do a Halloween theme one kind of like that, but I ended up doing a recipe one anyway. But I will share that with you. And also, I'm going to post a link below to Misha's YouTube channel. She Scraps and Things 1. Hi, Misha. So you can head on over and get more inspiration from her. And I'm also going to link below my Pinterest. If you guys want to head on over, I have a bunch of boards over there you can check out. And I put a lot of mini albums in. I put tutorials, my tutorials, and also if I see a tutorial I try to share it over there. But anyway, I'll link that below if you want to check it out. But here's the mason jar one. Can you guys see how cool this is? I don't know if I just thought it was so neat. I loved it. And if I click on it again, it might take me to the actual site. It's called Graphic 45 and Eerie Tale Girly Mini Album. And the person, it's not coming up here. Anne's Paper Creations, is that what that says? My Creative World. Yeah, Anna's Paper Creations. I just love her. Her stuff is just super amazing. But anyway, I will definitely post the link below for my Pinterest so you can check it out and get some inspiration over there as well. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm babbling on. I used the Cricut cartridge from my kitchen for my album, and also on here, and of course I got rid of the page, but let me pull it up really quick because I want to show you when you go to cut it out, it's a big mason jar, like a tall one next to a short one, and I thought, well, I don't want both of them, you know what I mean? It's on page 56. And here's the two jars I used, the shadow blackout. So you have to cut them both. You can't cut them, you know, singly. So I thought, well, you know what? That's okay. I sized the larger one at 5 3/4 tall, and then it gave me the smaller one, which I still have in my paper pad here. The smaller one, which I haven't put together, but I have my chipboard pieces and my papers all cut out. The smaller one measures 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, so I thought, well, how cute to do a mini one, like a mini one too. So I will put that together later. I just haven't gotten to it yet. But also, I used a sticker from the La Petites from the Paper Studio, and I also used a bunch of stickers from this Sticko EK Success sticker sheet, and it's called Baking. And then what I did was I put them on white cardstock and then fussy cut them out. I also used some stickers from this paper collection, Homemade with Love from Cartabella. I used some paper from this Recollections paper pad, Playing with Food, and I actually used a lot of the cut aparts for like tags and stuff in this one. My main paper that I used for the entire album is from My Sunshine Stack by DCWV. And those are the supplies I used, and this is how my album turned out. So each page, like I said, is made of chipboard and then covered with the decorative paper. It measures 5 3/4 by 3 3/4. I used some tulle and fibers, and it's a ribbon binding. I will also link below my ribbon binding tutorial in case you guys ever want to do a ribbon binding. It shows you how to do it. It's really simple. I used 2 scallop circle cuts in the back here. Popped the 1 scallop circle up on pop dots, and then all the white you see there, I used the Enamels White by Ranger. And then this is from that sticker collection from Cartabella, and then this is from another sticker pad. I had the little, I love this spatula, I think it's so cute, and the spoon. And then my sentiment up here is recipes, and then on the Cricut cartridge it has these top pieces that you can cut out. They were in the layers section, these two right here, and it kind of just helps make your lid on your jar. You're supposed to put the piece in there, but I actually liked it, and I'll show you on the next page, so that the person, whoever receives it, can write a sentiment in here or just label the top depending what they're going to use it for. And then I have clothespins. These clothespins are by American Crafts. This one has a little strawberry on it, so I kind of thought that was perfect to use for that. I'm just going to show you this picture of a wedding cake. This is actually the first chocolate icing wedding cake I've ever seen. This was at my husband's cousin's wedding, and anyway, the cake was chocolate and it had orange pieces in it, and it was so delicious. I had to take a picture because I just thought it was beautiful. But anyway, when you open it up, here's those jar lids I was telling you about, and I thought, well, if they're going to put a picture of a recipe here, okay, in the photo mat area, up here they can just label it chocolate cake. Or if you're just going to put a regular everyday photo in there, you could say, this is a picture of me and my daughter, or, you know, whatever. So back to the first page here, I have a cut apart that I made into a photo mat. It says Local Honey. And then on the back is the photo. Put a photo on that, and then each page has a photo mat, an embellishment, and pullouts. So the pullouts are right behind all of the mats, as you can see, and each one has a different tag in the front. This one says tea, and then over here I created labels with one of my punches from the Paper Studio, and it's a 2-inch punch. Okay, and basically I just cut it in half and used half of it on there. I stamped on it, and then also it opens up. Okay, so if you wanted to, you could have your picture right here of your recipe, and then pull this out and open it up, and this could be your recipe card where you write it. And then each one I stamped. This one I stamped a cup of coffee or a tea. I thought that was so cute. Oh, and the stamp set I used was actually gifted to me from a friend. She found it in a thrift store. I absolutely love this stamp set from Stampendous. And it has a bunch of little things. I used the salt and pepper shakers. The only thing that was missing was the fork, the knife, and the spoon, which I was kind of bummed out about, but that's okay. I still love it and used almost all of them. And then it's called From the Kitchen. In case you guys are interested, there's the number there. Not sure if they're still making it, but that's the stamp set. So each one has a stamp, or you can, if you don't want to use it as a recipe album, you just want to put photos in it, there's 2 places for a photo here and another one here. And then that just tucks behind the photo mat. This one I have a little timer on it, and all my embellishments are put on so that a photo will slide right behind. So then this one says pasta, and the booklet opens up, and there's, oops, sorry, a fuzzy, the salt and pepper shaker stamp. I love stamping, just so cute. That just tucks behind, and like I said, your photo will slide right behind the embellishments. So that's pretty much the theme throughout the whole album. You have a photo mat, then you have a pull-out booklet and embellishment. Some of them have tags, farm to table, another area for a photo. Then there's this little cute pie here that a photo slide right under. Another pull out. So each one has a pull out. I'm not going to pull them all out right now. If you want details, this is actually for sale in my store. So I took a lot of photographs that you all can see. Okay, this one has a third cup, little cupcake, another pull out. Each page has a pull out. There's a lot of room for photos and or recipes. I love this, the eggs up here. That's from that Sticko pack. Then there's a rolling pin down here, Farm Fresh tag. And these are the back 2 pages. There's cookie cutters and a cookie and then a mixing bowl. Like I said, photos will slide right behind all of those. And then you got your pull-outs on each page. And then each page also I put in the eyelets so that it gives it more stability. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages, 6 cardstock pages, large. So that's it, guys. That's my mason jar shaped mini album. And like I said, if you're interested, it is currently in my store, and I will post the link below to that as well. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back to share with you some embellishments I made for 2 of my Disney albums I'm working on, and I'll probably have those albums completed as well that I can share with you. So thanks for watching, guys. Happy crafting. Take care.